just starting to get some planting ready. So here's an update on the plant seeds we planted. On the right are the nasturtiums, the flowers, pickling cukes, and in the middle is red stalk celery. There's a whole bunch of those seeds that planted. And the last one's strawberry, so a few seeds have come up. It is April the 3rd, so it's been about 2 weeks. Here is my new greenhouse that I got at JSK with the $20 off coupon, and I paid $9.99 plus taxes, so it came to, I think it was 11 something. So here's the seedlings. They were growing too big for the lid here. I just took it off and put it in here. That's my backyard. You can see out there, and put this right by the window. So the red celery stalks are coming up like weeds. A little bit of the strawberry. So far 3 of my pickling cucumbers and some nasturtium flowers, however you say that. I suck at pronouncing some words. So I'm going to be planting some more because it's April, what, 4th, I think? No, yeah, April 4th. So soon that wonderful snow you see in the backyard will be melted. It's raining right now. So here is a tray of 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and this one's another tray, 3, 6, 9, 12, 16, 18, 19. So one I've managed to put 19 and one I got 18. I just put the potting soil that I got from the dollar store. The tray and the lid and the potting pots, as well as some signs like these two. There was like, I think, 10 of each, plus a little shovel and weed thing, a pencil, and a little seed poker thing. You make a hole to put the seed in. This was a kit for $4 at the dollar store, and it came with those other trays you saw in the other one as well. Each package had 2 of those, plus I think 20 seed pots, and then I got a couple just plastic trays for, I think, $2. I think there was 3 in a package. So that should be hopefully get my seeds started, and hopefully they will continue to grow, and I'll have lots of things to plant. I'm just going to go fill these up with water, and then I'm going to put holes in them and plant some seeds and label them. That's my biggest thing, is labeling. Now I'm going to plant some early purple broccoli that I got from Beyond the Garden, which is a local seed company here. It is heirloom, and I'm hoping to plant these and they'll grow. I've never tried them before. And also just some iceberg lettuce and some parsley. And I'm also going to do some sweet basil seeds and another one to try, red Baron bunching onion. It's also I think it's a heirloom one. I was in the mood last summer to purchase purpley things, so as I'm trying some new things here, red giant mustard purpley leaf thing. I'm not going to do too many because I don't know how my family will eat it, This one looks interesting. It's cinnamon scented leaves. That's purple. And some Chinese cabbage. My family will actually eat that. And then the only beans my family like are dried beans, you know, to make for chili. So supposedly this one's a good bean for drying and for cooking. So that's an heirloom one. So I'm going to try some of these. Most of these ones, like these ones, cost like a couple dollars because from the lady. And that one costs, I think, $2. Might have gotten on sale. But these are a couple years. But these ones here, that brand, I can see. It's called Garden Corner. It says 99 cents, but this is from our dollar store. So it's usually 3 for $1 or less. And this year I spent maybe $20 on gardening supplies, and I picked up like pots and some soil and a few seeds like basil and stuff because I want to make sure I have lots of basil, as that's my purpose this summer, is to grow lots and lots of basil so I can make lots and lots of pesto. So I'm going to use the little hole thingy from the kit to make some holes in my pots. I already soaked the pots in some leftover coffee to water them, and that will help nurture it. And then I'm going to put it in the greenhouse that I have. This one I think needs some water. Once the seeds are in here, I try and not put too much water in it because I don't want the seeds to float. So you can mist it with a spray bottle, or just put little bits of water in. I'm also going to do some dill. I'm going to try one of these lemon basils. I don't know if they'll grow. There's been a few years. Same with these ones. I know they're a few years old. Yellow plum tomatoes. So I'm going to do a few of those. I put signs on for like the rows, and then once they grow, I'll know what there is. So this was an old pot from last year that I grew lettuce from, and I brought it in and got a few more leaves off of it before it eventually died. But I didn't bring it in soon enough before frost started to hit it. So now I'm just kind of chopping this up with a knife. And I'm going to put some, actually I'm going to use some old coffee, and I'm going to try and plant some seeds that were from some organic tomatoes I just got from the farm, and they looked like they were already starting to sprout inside the tomatoes. This is just leftover coffee from yesterday that I didn't drink. And I'm just going to put some in here to get absorbed. And this pot has a little drinking thing to see the level, so it doesn't get as dried out, hopefully. Yes, I still have a Christmas decoration. I keep on finding a few of them I haven't put away yet. Oh, there's still water there, so I'm not going to put any more in there. I'm going to let it try and absorb, and I'll show you the seeds. This is what I'm talking about. I just cutting the tomatoes, and see some of these are literally sprouting from the seeds. I'm just going to go and put this spread it around that pot and see what grows. Last year I took a tomato that I had missed. I don't put my tomatoes in the fridge. I just put them in the cupboard, and they stay ripe forever. And they don't get mealy. I don't like putting tomatoes in the fridge. So these, last year there was a tomato that I had forgotten about and then started getting all wrinkly. So I sliced it up and I put it around a big pot, and it grew like 6 tomato plants. So, hey, can't go wrong. Since these ones are, I know, are certified organic from Bryson Farms, which is in Quebec, about 30-minute drive from where I live in Ottawa, 30-40 minutes. We get veggies delivered every couple of weeks from them, and this is what is in them. I'm like, okay, I guess they're starting to be ready to grow. So there they are, and I'm just gonna cover them with the soil. And I will put that in my little greenhouse thing and see what grows. I'll put I think some more potting soil in there because this is quite dry. There, I put some more potting mix on top, and then I'm gonna pour this leftover coffee and get that wet a bit, and then put that in the greenhouse little thing. And there, I put it in the greenhouse, and I put the lid of the other one in there to give it a little bit, maybe a start. So there you go. I put them all in, so each row, so I have 2 rows of parsley, 1 row of the green onion. The soldier beans, since they're big, I can like literally just plant 1 in each, so there's 3 of them to try. And the mustard, there's a few seeds, because there's all these other ones like purple broccoli are all itty bitty seeds. Chinese cabbage, purple shiatsu, the lettuce, have 1 thing of dill with some seeds in there, tomato, then basil, I have 5, and then 1 of the lemon basils. So those I'm going to put in the greenhouse. And there we go. Those are the ones that I already took the lid off and I just rewatered them. These are the new ones. I just lied down the signs so I knew what they are. That's the tomato that I tried to put in the pot from sprouted seeds yesterday. And these are the other ones. And then down here is the ginger that was starting to sprout that I put in the pot to see if it would go. So this is what it's looking like. It's April 7th, so let's see if they actually grow. There'll be more update videos afterwards and see what else I might start. Just doing an update now. It's April 14th. As you can see, the strawberry plants are all coming up. These 2, unsure of. And then look at all these red stalk celeries, and have 3 cucumbers, and the nasturtiums, the one that I sort of killed with the lid, more of it came up. So here's some dead leaves I'll just take off of this one. They're growing like crazy. Look how tall those ones are. And just kind of, since I'm growing it in the little greenhouse, and see, no more snow in the backyard. It needs to be cleaned up this weekend. Oh, I also put some tin foil. I taped it on the sides here to try and reflect the light, as we still aren't getting lots of light. But look here, the Chinese cabbage is coming up. The purple shizo, the cinnamon leaf, isn't coming up yet. But the iceberg lettuce, the dill, they have 1 dill, and these yellow tomatoes. These yellow tomatoes and the lemon basil hasn't come up yet. It's over here. And then there's the basils coming up. Yay! The lemon basil and the yellow tomatoes are like at least 6 or 7-year-old seeds that I got from a seed exchange. Now I'm going to take a lid off this one, drop some of this water, see if anything's coming up. The early purple broccoli is coming up, 1 of the mustards, a couple of the red bunching onions looking. I'm going to keep this lid on. Oh, remember the sprouted tomato seeds that were already sprouting inside the tomato? Look at that. There's a couple. 1, 2, 3, 5, about 6 of them coming up. Woohoo! All we've just been doing is putting plastic over that. Let's check on my ginger if anything's happening there. No, it's still moist. Nothing's really happening. I don't know if it'll work, but there's a little update. So it's April 14th. I still can't put these outside in the garden for at least a month, if not 6 weeks. I might be able to put them out with a cover. Like eventually I want to put this greenhouse outside when it's closer to May. So, but the tin foil has really helped reflect light, because I only get really light here on an angle for a couple of hours, and then it comes straight a little bit, and then a little bit over on that side. So I've just been turning this tray around so that the plants keep on growing different directions. And I'll be doing that with this one now that there's some sprouts. I'm so happy. And then you just you're supposed to kind of like rub your hands on the sprouts so they grow stronger, so they won't get all like spindly. But this experiment of growing from seed has really been doing well. I'm excited about these strawberries. I'm going to plant some more this weekend because I really want lots of strawberries to come. Because I've got those vertical planters and I want to put some in the ground. So, there we go.